Tēnā koe whānau. My name is Neen. I call myself the Joy Ninja because I'm trying to create a sense of abundance with a teeny tiny income. And if you're up for a bit of chit chat and watching me doing some mindful spending, then stick around. This week I have my regular, which is about $3.40 to stuff. Plus I finished a savings challenge last Sunday, so I have that money to add. And also I had a bit of a windfall. I was able to sell some unused goods on Trade Me, so I have an extra $100. So let's go ahead and count this. There is 50, 1, 50, 2, 50, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 500. So the observant among you, or if you're coming back and you've seen this channel before, especially in recent weeks, you might notice that I've got a slimmer bandage on. It's got little wings, but it's just basically a big plaster now. So this is good news. I injured my finger really badly, and it is healing. The nerves are going to take a wee while to heal, so I still can't really type with it. But, you know, some cleaning was done. I'm able to get a glove over it, which is good news because my kids, bless them, aren't very good at cleaning. Look, before I start there, let's have a look at the change jar. I emptied this out. When I get enough change, I change it into notes and I stash it away in one of my envelopes. But last week, we were able to do $6.30 into my little jar. Let's get on with my categories in my wallet. So I have food, petrol and fun. Groceries is going to get 50, 100, 150, 170. And I will be spending more than that. I'm going to get the ham, but what I do with Christmas food is I save that separately, and that's in my bank account, so I will buy the ham and just use FPOS. Petrol will get $10, and fun money. Are we having any fun this week? No, we are not. I went to a craft market and got most all of the rest of the presents. I've just got to get one for my dad, and I asked him and he's like, nothing. I'm like, Dad, what do you want? And he's like, nothing. I'm like, that's not helpful. If you don't tell me some ideas, then you're going to get a Sudoku book. And he's like, just shrugged his shoulders. I don't want to buy him Sudoku again. Ugh, what do you buy the guy who has everything? You know, that older generation where if they want something, they just go and buy it. Oh, fun fact, this $100 note, I was going to take it back and put it in the bank, but you don't see these very often at all, and yeah, I just decided to swap out 250s and hold on to it because it's pretty. So this week is week 48 out of 52 weeks. Man, oh man, I've been doing this challenge from Caro Cash for nearly a year. I'm going to put $20 in. But because, as I said at the start, I've had a windfall, I'm going to do these bonus 25s. So that means $70 this week. This is going towards my month ahead fund. But just in this little savings challenge, we have 100, 150, 200, 220, 230. Fantastic. So 4 more weeks and I will have done this for a whole entire year, and I will be starting my own challenge next year. It's in my shop. It's the 12 months challenge. So I'll be starting the 12 months challenge, and the money that I save from that I will be feeding into my 1 month ahead fund, which is just another way of saving for emergencies, really. I think it's quite eye-opening looking at the figures for a whole month's worth of, you know, your absolute necessities. All right, so I'll put that away. We'll get into my revolving fund. These are just sinking funds that I'm in and out of all the time. Household is going to get $20. So it has 10 in there, so that's 30. My pin money always gets spent. I'm going to put $20 in there. I will most likely spend that tonight on some pizza because, look, it's been a busy day. I'm having my Barocca, cheers. And after I do this video, they'll be rushing around. And my daughter has an activity that finishes at 6. So yeah, it's a busy day for us. Beauty is going to get $50 because I am saving for a hairdressing appointment next month. That means that I've got 50, 100, 120, 140, probably about $40 left to go, and we'll be good there. So that's good. Health is going to get 20. We're on nothing, so I'm just building that back up. And clothes. The big girl would like to go to H&M to go shopping. And her actual birthday is on the weekend, and I think some relations are going to be giving her money. So I've just put 5 there, so we've got 35. That might help her out a little bit, but she has her own money. Oh, and speaking of, I'm going to start giving her $15 a week because, as I said, after the weekend, my little girl's going to be 15, which is, yeah. For those of you who have kids, you know that feeling. I still remember when she was 3 years old and on the back of my bike, biking her off to kindy, and her singing, "Go, mummy, go," when the wind was blowing and, you know, I was working hard on the bike. All right, this is my more longer term sinking funds, and I'm only going to be stuffing $20 in the kids fund today. So that's just going to get 20 there. So now it has 20, 40, 55. The other envelopes all got condensed recently, so there's not a lot of physical cash in here. Christmas, yeah, I decided not to worry too much about this last 70. It's miscellaneous. I use that miscellaneous category to buy teachers' gifts and wrapping paper. I have no need for wrapping paper. I've got Christmas cards left over from last year, and I can make them. You know, really, I've got there's enough of tape and all of that stuff. We're not going to do Father Christmas photos. The girl's too big for that kind of carry on. But anyway, that's what that's for, and I'm just going to leave it. We've done pretty well with Christmas shopping, and there's other things coming up that I think I would prefer to put money towards. This being one of them. Adventure is nearly fully finished, fully stuffed. Well, I say that. This challenge is nearly fully stuffed. It's a $1,000 challenge. I'm going to be doing one of New Zealand's great walks with my dad. And most of the money is in the bank except for a $200 down payment that I've made. I have to save another $100 before Christmas to pay off the rest of that trip. I don't know why I'm closing that, because I'm going to put some money in here. I'm going to put $40 in. So that gives me a target of $60 to save before next month. And then on top of that, I want to be able to save a little bit extra for petrol and for snacks for driving up there. We'll be doing a road trip, and we'll probably stay with family the night before, so thankfully the accommodation will be sorted. The last $20 I'm going to put in my emergency fund because I haven't put anything in here for a while. There is money in the bank. There's 150, and I'm going to add 20, so that's 180. Typical, I have not bought the yellow pen. Here we go. I couldn't lay my hands on the right pen, but this will do. So what did I say, 20? I was tempted to do 4 5s because that just feels like more progress, but it's probably better if I knock off the bigger numbers, because, you know, I do have weeks where $5 is all I can put towards that. I have other weeks where nothing. But look, that's good. So it didn't take too long to allocate $500, eh? I hope that your Christmas is going well. I was really stoked to have gotten that little windfall of sold those things on Trade Me so close to Christmas. To be honest, I thought, oh, no one's going to be wanting to buy baby gear and stuff, but look, they went. And I did very well, so some of the money I actually donated to a charity. Quick plug here, if you're still here, give us a like and subscribe. But if you have spare money and you are thinking about potentially blessing another family in New Zealand, I really rate the Giving Collective, so you can look them up online. And they have lots of different like little amounts, and they tell you, like, you could just play Secret Santa and donate $20. What I like about this charity is that it's not buying presents and hoping that that present will connect with a kid that particularly likes that thing. The Giving Collective open a shop, like a free shop, and they offer a really nice Christmas hamper, and they allow parents to go shopping in the shop where you pay no money, but they select the gifts that suit their children, and I just think that's really nice. And I know that there's lots of horror going on in other parts of the world, and if I have any more money coming my way, I would be looking at trying to support those people. But it just really occurred to me, there's a real tragedy, I feel, that living in a developed country, there are some parents who have to explain to their children that Santa's not coming this year. And it's not because that child has been bad, but as a child, when you're brought up on Santa rewards children who are good all year with toys, how can you not feel bad? And it's because your parents can't afford it. I just think it's a really stressful and tragic and awful thing as a parent to have to go through with your kids. So I want to try and avoid that. Sorry for the blather. I hope you have a good evening. I am off to go and fill the car with petrol, and I won't get time to do the groceries, buy the ham and pick up the kids and kids activities and dinner. Alright, enjoy it. Kia ora.